It is day 2 of the cleanse and I'm feeling awesome. I am in such a great mood. I have tons of energy. I started off the day just as I was supposed to, with some room temperature water and lemon and cayenne pepper. And then I didn't have any vegetables on hand, so I went and bought some juices from Sidewalk Juice again. And they have this fantastic green juice, and that was so good. I don't normally add fruit like apples to my juices just because I'm always trying to keep the sugar down, but apple's really, really good in green juice. Cuts down like the bitterness, the savoriness of it all. Whew, sorry, I've been running around. And then for lunch I had the leftovers from last night's Buddha bowl. And it was even better because I think the flavors had a chance to marinate. And I had it cold. I brought it to work and it's fantastic. The only thing that happened is I was at work and we have samples of this really great organic chocolate called Taza. I believe that's what it's called. And it's really high quality stuff, and all of a sudden I found myself eating it. I was like, oh no, I completely forgot I'm not supposed to have any sugar, and I don't even think chocolate is allowed in this cleanse unless you're having like raw cacao or carob. So I messed up on that end. It was a total slip up. You may find yourself doing that too, things that you would normally eat that are seemingly healthy or healthier. But it's fine. You gotta let stuff like that go. And now, if you haven't noticed, I'm taking a walk, getting moving, trying to do at least 30 minutes of some sort of exercise every day. So going up and down hills in San Francisco during my lunch break. And as you can see, I'm a little out of breath, but that's mainly because I have a little bit of asthma, which I'm hoping one day will be cleared up just by the healthier lifestyle. So, I'm feeling great. I'll let you know how the rest of the day goes, and I look forward to hearing from all of you. So I'm sitting at the top of Dolores Park, and I'm gonna sit here for the last few minutes of my break and do a little bit of meditating, which I haven't integrated into my cleanse quite yet. You're supposed to do about 15 minutes a day. I'm gonna do 5 minutes. So I'm gonna set a timer. I'm gonna sit here against this tree and just take in everything around me with my eyes closed, and I'll let you know how it goes. Well, that was a good start. I've only tried meditating a few times, unless you count like being in yoga and the sort of things that you do through there. But that is a huge goal of mine with this cleanse, is to become a meditator and be able to incorporate that into my daily life. It's something that I've just always felt was important. It's important to learn how to ground yourself and keep in touch with who you really are and not let all the other unnecessary stresses of life play such a big role. 5 minutes I did, went by really fast. I was expecting to be kind of like frustrated with it and my mind to wander a lot. I definitely have a lot of work to do as far as that goes, but the tip in Crazy Sexy Diet is to either count, take really deep breaths, but what I did is, she said every time you inhale, think of the word let, and every time you exhale, think of the word go. So you just end up doing these deep breathing, saying let go, and it's just trying to let go of your thoughts and let go of all the places that your mind goes. I still have a lot to learn about meditation, you know. I don't know, am I allowed to think about anything? Am I supposed to be reflecting on things? The only thing that I'm trying to do right now is to not think of things that are stressful or negative, but think of things that I want to work on. But I'm not really sure in the rules of meditation if there really are any, you know, if you're really supposed to do that or if you're really literally just trying to clear your mind. So 5 minutes was a breeze. I look forward to having the time later to do another 10 or 15. And I really encourage you to add that into your cleanse as well, so that you're not only, you know, taking care of your body with the nutrients, but you're taking care of your mind and your spirit. You know, I'm thinking about meditation and the foods that you eat as part of a cleanse. And what I'm really getting for this is learning to let go of the things that I don't need, whether it's mentally emotionally, and food-wise, and then taking in the things that I do need and figuring out that balance there of taking care of yourself. I've always been a big frustration of mine has been that so many people in Western culture are all about things that they want, and that can be so destructive to our own personal lives and health, but also to the entire world, because if we're greedy and we consume a lot, we just become very wasteful. So it should really come down to that balance of things that you really need, and then finding a way to make the things that you need pleasurable. Living a life of less want doesn't have to be unpleasant. It can actually be very freeing, especially the more simple you go. So think about that, give it some thought, and I would encourage you to take this cleanse and just give yourself an opportunity to let go a lot. Well, day 2 has come to an end, and it was another successful one. I would say the best thing about today was that I just felt so empowered, as you saw in earlier videos, and it continued on. I think that I know that it's really, really helped to have everybody that's been on doing this cleanse. I did the group chat on Google Plus tonight, and that was so great. It was so wonderful. That just got me really excited about this, and I can't wait till more of you are able to join, and technical difficulties all aside, it was just really wonderful. And having my boyfriend Owen on board with this has really been great as well. It's just nice to see him go through it all, and he's just been... Hi. You want to say anything?
Yeah, no, it's been a little rough for me. I was having a lot of stomach cramps, stuff like that earlier today, but it's going well. I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah.
Owen's big thing is going off alcohol and caffeine.
No beer, no coffee.
So that's tough.
Yep, hurts a lot. I'll be okay though.
And he's not vegan, but for the cleanse he's going vegan, so I'm sure that he's going through some of that detox as well. And yeah, it's just been really, really neat to see that all. I think the biggest accomplishment I've had today was meditating. That's been a huge goal of mine, and it's just not something that I normally put my mind to. And the greatest thing about this cleanse is just being more mindful about everything and reaching out, and sometimes having that time limit, sometimes committing to things can really get you to reach your goals. And so I haven't made time for meditating before, and now I'm committed to that because it's part of the cleanse. One thing I really, really need to work on is mindful chewing and chewing 20 bites. 20 times each bite. I keep forgetting about that. It doesn't even occur to me. And the biggest thing that I did not achieve today is getting enough sleep. Last night I probably got about 6 hours, and tonight I don't even know if I'm going to get to sleep. I managed my time poorly tonight and had to work late, and then came home and had to do a bunch of other work stuff and personal stuff and making dinner and relaxing, and now I still have work to do, and then I have to wake up in, I don't know, about 5 hours, but I still have stuff to do, so that's disappointing. And I overcommitted myself tomorrow, so tomorrow's not going to be a very pleasant day, so hopefully the energy will continue going with all of this, and I'll make it through just fine. I wanted to read you today's tips from Crazy Sexy Diet. So focus was to embrace yourself, talking about the shift, and let your capable hands meet in prayer. Take in a very deep breath and raise your hands to the heavens. Stretch your God pod, and while you swoop your lovely arms down, exhale all the air out and hug yourself. As you embrace your majesty, say this out loud: I love you, fill in the blank. Repeat 3 times. You know, they use the word heavens and prayer and God in here, but you gotta remember this cleanse isn't about religion. God is, in Chris Carr's mind, it's just kind of you, it's kind of life, it's kind of everything that you're about. I didn't actually do that yet. I guess maybe I'll do that before bed. But I'm just kind of meditating on those emotions. The prayer of the day is, may I know in my heart that I am precious, worthy, and divine, aka very fabulous. When I move from my own private divinity, whatever I do is enough. Affirmation is, I love my thighs, my skin is beautiful, my organs are healthy and powerful. And today's tip is to plan meals ahead. It's a huge help. Don't get caught up with dinner plans. Crack open your cookbook, shop, and plot. Stack the odds for success in your favor, and that's such a great tip. Luckily, the big thing for me is having leftovers. I already have leftovers from tonight's dinner, which was, I showed a little picture of it beforehand. I had a cabbage salad from this recipe book, and then I took leftover quinoa from last night's dinner, mixed it with some canned azuki beans. They were organic from Eden. And I mixed in a few different flavorings like cumin and chili powder and dulse and garlic powder and a little bit of salt. And then I sauteed up some eggplant and added some garlic and ginger to that and coconut aminos. And it wasn't tasting incredible, but it was fulfilling to me. You know, for me, it's not always about the taste, but it's about how my body feels afterwards. So I'm going to have the leftovers of the quinoa and azuki beans tomorrow for lunch. And then I really need to go shopping, so I haven't figured out what I'm going to eat for tomorrow's dinner, but planning ahead definitely helps. Having the juice has really helped me out a lot. That really gives me a lot of power and zest and vitality throughout the day, so I look forward to having that tomorrow. And then I finished off this evening with some tea from traditional medicinals called Eater's Digest, and that was really good. I added in a few little vanilla stevia drops from Sweet Leaf and some organic rice dream that's unsweetened, and that was really, really good. What a treat that was, especially when you're not having sugar. That sort of thing just like tastes incredible. So yeah, also I really hope that some of you can join me for my next Google Plus Hangout. Make sure to find me, Eco Vegan Gal, on Google Plus. That was so much fun, total blast getting to actually see and interact with people. Very inspirational. And of course, find me on Google Groups, where we've been having some great conversations. Facebook and Twitter are great places for all this as well. I've also received a fantastic video response from Adventures in Vegan. I believe her name is Melanie, I believe. It starts with an M for sure. And total sweetheart. I love watching her videos. Another friend of mine posted a video about kind of her failures as doing a cleanse, but I can just tell that the fact that she wants to do this means that she's going to make it eventually. And so I encourage all of you to make videos if you can, leave them as video responses to this, and I really look forward to seeing the rest of your journey. Of course, I'm here to help, and thank you all for being a part of this. I'll see you later.